hands on the pickle. She said she can't wait to get her hands on it. Yeah, fat with a P. What it look like from the back, I won't see. She got a slim body. When she poke it out, that's still fat to me, I'm tripping. If that jump in the ocean, I'm swimming. If that go up in the head and I'm flying. And if that moving like that and you skinny, then it's still fat to me, girl, I ain't lying. I'm telling the truth when I speak. I get like that, girl, what you do, what you eat. What your mama look like, let me see her. My name Jonathan, my nice to meet you. Okay, it's fat, you don't know how to poke that thing out, ain't a problem with that, I can teach you. All you need is some hands and some knees, some baby.
You're listening to WMXV, St. Joseph, Tennessee, W286TV, 105.1 FM, Florence, Alabama, and WARB 700 AM, W290DG, 105.9, Dothan, Alabama.
I'm Amber Payton with 4 Things You Should Know with BIN News. Black New York City Mayor Eric Adams is skipping the Democratic primary and running as an independent, saying dropped federal charges dragged on too long. He's speaking today at the National Action Network convention. Black Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott's $4.6 billion budget plan for 2026 is now with City Council. It closes an $85 million gap without raising property or income taxes, focusing on youth, safety, and neighborhood growth. The plan uses new fees, cost cuts, and agency savings to balance the budget. The University of Michigan Alumni Association will fund scholarships for more than 300 underrepresented students after the Lead Scholars program was cut due to Trump-era guidance targeting DEI efforts. And rapper Young Thug's probation is at risk after prosecutors claim he posted a photo of a DA investigator. They've asked a judge to revoke it. He denies any threats, saying he's a good person. Get BIN News on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
105.1 celebrates Black history. The Black Wall Street of Tulsa, Oklahoma, was a prosperous African American community in the early 20th century until the racially motivated Tulsa Race Massacre of 1921 destroyed it.
Knox Media Group weather. Download our apps today. Music Muscle of the Shoals 105.1 FM and WKAX 1500 AM. Currently 85 degrees. The forecast for this evening, cloudy and breezy. And the temp 77. Overnight, lots of clouds with some breeze, with a slight chance of rain. Temps about 72. And then tomorrow, partly cloudy and breezy. The temp about 84. Saturday, some cloud cover and windy. The temp 84. We are the Knox Media Group, Music Muscle of the Shoals, 105.1 FM and WKAX 1500 AM. Bringing you the beats and the weather on the go.
Hey, it's Thursday, guys, and you're tuned in to 105.1, the Music Muscle of the Shoals, and the 105.9, the Vibe, Dothan, Alabama. We are live, and it's me, the church secretary. We got the choir president and the old school preacher that's on the lunchtime show. Make sure you keep it locked in to your favorite radio station right here. We'll be right back.
There's been so many things that's held us down, but now it looks like things are finally coming around. I know we've got a long, long way to go, and where we'll end up, I don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting our show together, we're polishing up our act. If you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen. word I say. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the ain't no stopping us now. We got to do. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the I know. Ain't no stopping us now. We've got to do. We got it. I know you know someone that has a negative vibe. And if you're trying to make it, they only push you aside. They really don't have nowhere to go. Ask them where they're going, they don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're gonna put our show together. We're gonna polish up our act back. And if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen to every word I say, every word I say. No. We're moving, we're grooving. We're moving, yeah. We're grooving. Moving. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. I know we love you. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Love you. Ain't no stopping us now. Oh, no. I'm on the move. I really got to do. I know. We've got to move. No need in trying, no, 'cause I ain't buying. No, don't try to stop us. No. Got to do. I really got to do. No need in denying. Well, I ain't lying. I know. It's been far too long. Well, ain't no stopping us. It's been far too long, y'all. Just doing me while I get in line. We're leaving the negative people way behind. 'Cause it ain't no. Please. Don't make me stop. See, I don't know where we're going or where we're gonna end up. I'm moving on. But see, we're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep trying over and over. Yeah. I said it ain't no stopping us. See, it ain't no way. We won't kind of polish up, keep us down. See, our time has finally came around. So we're on the move. We're really got to move. We're moving straight up. We got it. On the move. We really got to move.
Hey guys, we're back. You're tuning into 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and V 105.9, the vibe, Dothan, Alabama. All right. I told y'all when y'all came back, we'll have a surprise. Today I have Jay Woods, and he is Farmer Meets wife. Farmer Wants a Wife.
Farmer Wants a Wife, yeah.
Oh, were you excited? How did you begin this?
Yeah, so I went to my sister's wedding shower, I guess you could say that. They had an event for her up there in Decatur, and one of her coworkers said, "Is your brother single?" And she was like, "Yeah." Said he would be perfect for this one show, and she was like, "What show?" Said Farmer Wants a Wife. So that was the first time I ever heard of it. Literally 2 days later, they reached out to me on Instagram, was like, "Hey, do you want to, find love or whatever?" And I was like, "Wow, this is like a coincidence or fate or whatever." So I decided to do it, went through the interview process, and got selected to be on the show. So,
oh wow! So the show basically, I've been watching it. So is it actually a what is it? Like a network? Like you're actually going to find a wife?
well, yeah. So the show is, I like to say, it's a two-way street.
Okay.
So I meet the young ladies and they meet me, but it got to be a connection there because at the end, I could pick somebody and they might not want to come back to the farm, or at the end, I might not find anybody and then not bring them back to the farm. So it's a two-way street for sure.
Okay. So did you grow up around farming or things of that sort?
Yeah, I always grew up around them. My granddaddy, he had some land out there in Cloverdale. Had a whole bunch of horses, used to grow a lot of crops, things like that. My uncle had goats at one point in time. My cousin, Ricky Simmons, who actually I work with now, had the cattle operation, had operation for a long time. So I've always been around it, but my background of football, that's just been, took up a lot of my time growing up. So.
Okay. So are you still into sports or anything like that since you've become Farmer Meets Wife?
Yeah. So I'm definitely still into sports. I love football. I love giving back to the community through it to try to help the guys, get the same opportunity I had with football. So.
Okay. So give us a little bit of background for those of you just tuning in. We have Jay Woods with us today, and he's on the show Farmer Wants a Wife. Give us a little background about who you are. For those who are not listening, because we're nationwide,
right.
We have an app and we also have a station in Dothan. So everyone that's listening to you here in the show's area is also listening to you in Dothan. So give a background of who you are, where you're from, and your background and how you got started. I know we just went through this a little bit.
Yeah, my name is Jay Woods. I'm from Florence, Alabama. I play football at Michigan and Duke. Once I graduated, I came back and bought my granddaddy's farm, started farming. Now I got horses, cows, dogs, chickens, everything you can think of on a farm. So, and I'm part of Farmer Wants a Wife. It comes on, Fox and Hulu. So we got a new episode coming out tonight, actually. So.
Okay. So how many episodes is it?
I want to say it's 10 total.
Mm-hmm.
I know that last one is going to be like a 2-hour long finale. So it's really like 10, 11.
Okay. So comes on every Thursday night?
Every Thursday night on Fox. I want to say 8 p.m. East Central Time. So.
Okay. What was your first reaction when you met the farmer, your first contestant?
Yeah. When I met the first, I guess, girl from Farmer Wants a Wife, I was definitely nervous. I was real nervous just because I never had the cameras in front of me while I'm talking to a lady like that. And, of course, they were all beautiful. So that made it even that much tougher. But it was definitely tough.
Okay. We have a caller. Actually, caller, can you turn your radio down just a little bit?
Hold on 1 second. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Coach, what's up, Coach?
What's going on? What's going on?
Hey, man, I'm finally, man, I just had to call in and ask you a quick question, man. So the when you brought Gracie, the one you brought home, I feel like you got a great connection with her.
He said the lady that you brought home, the contestant that you brought home, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
He said he feel that you have a great connection with her.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We definitely had a good first date for sure. She's a very beautiful soul on the inside and the outside. So definitely vibe well, and having her come back to Florence was definitely a big thing. So I think that connection was definitely strong.
Okay. Caller, you have another question?
No, that's it.
Okay. Thank you for calling.
All right, appreciate you.
Okay. So, yeah, I actually watched that episode and I was, sometimes a lot of people say, well, that's not real, with TV.
Mm-hmm.
They think everything is an act.
Right.
So was it actually a date, just a date, or what? How did it interact?
Yeah. Well, the good thing about Farmer Wants a Wife and the whole reason I did the show, I mean, it's real. It's been going on for 13 seasons in Australia, and it's been over 300 marriages with 200 kids. So it works. So the relationships they form and the bonds you build are actually real. The producers, they just say, "Hey, look, we're gonna go on this date." They let the rest happen. So everything that happens after that is just kind of natural and real. So.
Okay. So how did you feel about representing as one of the few Black men as a cast?
Yeah, I think it's a huge honor just because in that, Western, agriculture industry, you don't see a lot of Black people in it, and it's not that it's not because it's lack of numbers, but lack of representation. So to be able to represent them and really showcase, to our young Black men that, hey, it's more to life than just sports too. You can be a farmer, you can be a cowboy, whatever you want to do. Is something that I really, really appreciate.
Okay. I was watching one episode and I think you're down to 5 contestants. Are you still down to 5 or?
Yeah, right now I'm at 5 still. So the episode to come out tonight, we'll have to see if we send somebody home or not.
Oh, okay. So the episode tonight. So let everybody know what you have going on tonight, actually.
Yeah, tonight we have a watch party at Holland's Bar and Grill. It's a new spot down in downtown Florence. We'll just have some friends and family there. Anybody's welcome to come for sure. Have some good food, a couple drinks, and watch episode 4. So.
All right. So was there a moment early on when you thought, yeah, I really might fall for a certain person?
I think it was definitely moments here and there where you could kind of feel, I like to say this, like a fast burn, where it's like you instantly connect with somebody. So I had a few of those moments with some of the ladies, and I definitely think that you'll be able to, they'll piece it together really well on the TV show. So.
Okay. What qualities were you hoping for to find? What qualities are you hoping for, and when you're searching for the woman?
Yeah, I think the number one thing is, do their core values align with mine? Faith, family, and then future. And right now, that future is farming. So, do they want to come back to the farm? Do they want to, live this lifestyle? But definitely the faith part. I want somebody that we can be equally yoked. And then I want to have a big family, so somebody who really cares a lot about family as well. And then, like I said, just somebody who wants a whole bunch of horses and cows and stuff and enjoy that with me. So,
okay. So when you say you want a large family, how many kids are you looking for?
Well, I definitely say at least 2.
Okay.
And then we'll see about that third one. But hey, if it's up to me, I have 4 or 5. So.
Okay. Well, that's not big. 2 that's a.
Yeah, it's solid. It's a solid number.
Yeah, that's a good number. What surprised you most about the whole show? What was one of the biggest surprises?
I think one of the big surprises was actually how well I got along with the other farmers. At first I was kind of like skeptical because I'm like, these guys from, California, Missouri, Arkansas, and like, it's different when you just 4 guys in a room together, but they actually turned out to be really great guys, and we did a lot of things together. So it was great.
Okay. We have another caller. Caller, you on the line?
Hey, good afternoon. How are you guys doing today?
We're great.
Great.
Hey, brother, proud of you, man. Really just wanted, would you pronounce your first name for us again?
Yeah, Jay Woods.
That's how you want to go? All right. But no, my real question is, do you feel the support and love from the 256 while you're out representing us?
He said, do you feel the support and love from the 256 area while you're out supporting us?
Yeah. I definitely do. I love, that's one of the biggest reasons I came back to Florence, just that family atmosphere and seeing everybody supporting me on this journey, sharing things on Facebook, sending messages, phone calls. I really appreciate it. So, a lot of things I do is for the 256. So I really appreciate it.
Hey, brother, we're proud of you, man, and you're making us look good, man. God bless you, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Beaker, hold it down. Have a good day.
All right, bye. Okay. What's your favorite farm chore?
Favorite farm chore? I want to say cutting hay. It's so peaceful out there, and it's just the process of it. You start off with this, 40, 50 acre field that's just grass almost as tall as you. You just keep going around in circles about 3 or 4 miles an hour. So it take a while. But when you get to the end, it's just like you see the flat land. It's like, wow, that process of that, you get to kind of clear your head and look at God's creation. So get away from the rumble and jumble of life.
So you kind of follow, you say, your grandfather's footsteps. So your parents, they're not into the farming?
No. So it's my grandfather, my dad's father. He was the one who was really big into it, but it skipped my daddy. So he's not big into it. But now he loved to come back out there and help me a lot. So he getting back into it for sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's the most important part. I know I had a guest on yesterday, and a lot of times they said we follow behind. The parents are expecting us for you to follow behind us.
Right.
And so that's what I was wondering, if it was your dad that you followed behind or your mom. Or...
Yeah, it skipped both of them.
That wasn't their thing.
No, it wasn't their thing. They some city slickers. So.
Yeah. So who with the four of you, so do y'all all have to go into casting together? Is there one that's more full of drama?
As far as like the farmers?
Yes.
So yeah, we all had our own little casting journey.
Okay.
I think 3 of them got reached out just like me, and the other one kind of signed up. So that was the difference in that. But as far as like the drama and stuff, all the guys are really great guys. They all got their own different personalities for sure. But I wouldn't say one's like more fit with drama than the other.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so all of y'all are kind of equally yoked on it.
Right. We're the American farmer, so got those core values.
Okay, so are all the girls that you're actually meeting, are there actual girls that are into farming, or
no? So some of these girls, they come from big cities. Some of them do come from farming backgrounds, but each one is definitely unique in their own way, and they bring different experiences to the table when you meet them. So, the producers do their best of selecting women that we can select as well, that they feel will best match up with what we tell them as far as, personality, things like that, what they want in long term in life. So I believe they did a pretty solid job in that.
Okay. I had someone that actually text a question to me earlier. They said they watched the show and they noticed that most of the young ladies that you're interested in, they all look the same. They're all the same shade color.
Yeah.
So what's your preference right now?
Honestly, it's funny that it worked out that way. I don't really have a preference. I know it sounds weird because if you look on the show, you'll be like, oh, he definitely has a preference. But that's just kind of what they brought to me. So the way it works is you select from about 40, women. So, I selected 40 women. They select like the 10 or the 8 they want you to meet from that 40.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, I didn't really have a big hand in selecting my 8 ladies. But they're all beautiful and I really appreciate them. So
okay, yeah, that was a question, and they said that you got to ask that question. They said because they all look the same. Does he have a preference,
right,
or a style? Because some people like women that's just short. Some like tall.
Exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't say, like I said, it's more about the personality for me. Definitely, I think the outside, like the beauty, is what attracts you.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get to talk to somebody and really get to know them, that's what's really going to draw you closer to them. So
okay. So how do you feel about representing the Black community in a show like this?
Yeah, I think it's definitely something that I appreciate just because we're so special as a community. I try to bring in different, things that we do, especially in the country life, that's different than what most people see on TV, like the trail rides, the line dancing,
right,
things like that, that they're not familiar with. So hopefully on this episode, it might see me bust some moves or something out there on the dance floor.
Okay.
But I really appreciate, just having this opportunity to showcase that, as a Black man.
Well, while he said that, I'm going to invite each of you out this coming Sunday. We have another trail ride. Well, another show with Jeter Jones, Tasha Mack, El Jamal at LMA. So y'all come on out to the Clarion Inn this coming Sunday. So you might see somebody bust a move. So y'all come on out, get your tickets on our website. That's www.knoxmediagroupinc.org. So y'all come on out and make sure you have a good time with that. Because that is big now. A lot of people with the trail rides and line dancing.
Mhm.
I didn't think it would ever be a time that people just work on line dances all day, every day. But it's here.
Yeah, it's a hobby. It's a hobby, and it's a good one too. It keep you active, light on your feet. So
Yeah. What's one thing that you've learned about yourself through this journey?
definitely being more, I guess, in touch with my communication. Being able to express my feelings in different ways and actually get to the meat and potatoes a little faster too than I'm used to. I'm used to kind of taking it slow, but on a show like this, you only got a certain amount of time to actually get to those serious questions. So just being able to speak up for what you want and what you believe in. So
Do you think you'll do it again if this turn wouldn't go through?
yeah, I'm not 100% sure I'll do it again, honestly. Dating shows just definitely, it's a lot of curveballs for sure that you don't see on the outside. But I definitely enjoy this process, definitely blessed for it, and I appreciate it. So,
Okay. So what's next for you?
yeah, what's next? I just started my Culture Cattle Co. I got the company, the shirt on right now.
Mhm.
So it's more of a lifestyle brand for the agriculture, cowboy field, things like that. So I'm really diving deep into that. I want to start roping, competing in rodeos. So I've been
Oh.
working on that. Just finding different things to do in my spare time because as a football player, you don't have any time. But now that I'm just a working man, I feel like I got a lot. So I got to
Okay.
find something to occupy it.
Okay. So are there any other questions or anything else you would like to tell the audience today? Because I know we kind of pressed on time with you working and things of that sort.
Yeah, the biggest thing is, as a black man out here in this industry, just make sure that you always connect with other people. Make sure that you always reach out for help. Don't feel like you're doing this alone. So even if it's reaching out to me, I had a mentor. So just never feel like you're alone in this industry. So
That's the biggest thing. A lot of people have not recognized yourself as well as the candidate that's running for mayor. That was the one thing that I can honestly say. They said having a mentor is the biggest thing that you need to follow through with.
right.
So make sure y'all get a mentor, or make sure you're a mentee mentoring someone. That's the biggest part of life. So make sure you keep it connected. So you want to invite everybody out one more time?
Yeah, everybody come out. Holland's Bar and Grill. I'll be there a little earlier, probably about 5:00. But we're gonna start eating and drinking about 6:30. They got great food and some specials going on. So y'all come out there and watch Farmer Wants a Wife episode 4 with me.
And what time does the show come on? For those who are not coming out.
Yeah, the show comes on at 8 p.m. Central Time. I guess 9 Eastern. So.
Okay, so y'all come on out tonight for the watch party at Holland's Bar and Grill, and make sure y'all follow along because, like I said, I started watching. I was like, okay, it's kind of interesting. I had never really watched a dating show in that aspect, but it has been interesting.
You can definitely get hooked on it real quick. So I definitely encourage everybody to watch it.
Okay. If you have any other questions, we'll be getting out of here shortly. So if you have any other question or like to say anything to Jay Woods, make sure you call 256-365-1000. And this show is nationwide, just like our app. You make sure you download our app. That's Knox Media Group. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, Twitch, Amazon Music, and you can also follow us on our website. That's www.knoxmediagroupinc.org. So make sure you keep it locked into the baddest radio station from North Alabama to South Alabama, where we are love, unity, and diversity. So make sure you follow us every day for the lunchtime show with the old school preacher, the church secretary, and that's me, and the choir president. They all bailed out on me today. You see, they left me today, but that's all right. But we're going to keep it locked in. I'm going to leave y'all with Be With You by King George.
listen here. While I was drinking, baby, I started thinking, baby, yeah, I wanna be with you. There ain't no doubt about it, I cannot live without it, yeah, girl, I wanna be with you, yeah. While I was drinking, baby, I started thinking, baby, yeah, I wanna be with you, oh, yeah. There ain't no doubt about it, I cannot live without it, yeah, girl, I wanna be with you, oh, the way you're making me feel, girl, every time that you're near, I ain't got to ask no question, 'cause I know this love is real, the way you're making me feel, girl, every time that you're near, I ain't got to ask no question, 'cause I know this love is real. While I was drinking, baby, I started thinking, baby, yeah, I wanna be with you. Oh, there ain't no doubt about it, I cannot live without it. Girl, I wanna be with you. You see, I know we fuss and fight, yes, back and forth like stormy winds. But every time that I say I'm leaving, I turn around and come right back again. See, I don't know what you got on me, girl, I can't explain what it is. Some people say I'm crazy, I tell them I know this love is real. You see, I know we fuss and fight, yeah, back and forth like stormy winds. But every time that I say I'm leaving, I turn around and come right back again. See, I don't know what you got on me, girl, I can't explain what it is. Some people say I'm crazy, I tell them I know this love is real. I know this love, I know this love is real. Yeah, 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 I know this love. I know this love is real. It's real, it's real to me. I know this love. I know this love is real. Oh, 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 I know this love. I know this love is real. I know this love. I know this love is real. I know this love. Yeah, I know this love is real.
All right, guys, you're tuning in to 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and the 105.9, the vibe, Dothan, Alabama. For those of you just tuning in, the first half an hour I had with me Jay Woods, and he is one of the farmers on Farmer Wants a Wife. And so it's been actually, I've been watching it, following it, and I'm not even a TV person, but it's kind of interesting because I was like, okay, this is reality TV. So these guys are really going to have a wife, but it's been very good. So the show airs, and he is a resident of Florence, Alabama. So he went to Florence High School and Duke and Michigan. So he started out playing football. Now he's actually on a reality TV show. So yeah. So make sure you tune in to watch his show today if you're able to tonight and see what he got going on. That's Farmer Meets Wife. All right, guys, make sure you get your tickets for this coming Sunday, April the 13th. It's going down at the Clarion Inn, and it's going to be so much fun. We're going to have Jeter Jones, Tasha Mack, LJ, and LMA. They will be in town. Shows area. Make sure you get your tickets. Let's not wait till the last minute. Tickets are on sale. You can visit our website. That's www.knoxmediagroupinc.org and get your tickets for this event. Because I'm telling you, you don't want to hear about it. You want to be about it. So make sure you come on out, have a good time, and Let's show Jeter Jones and others how well the show's area. Come on out and support. So make sure you go ahead and get your tickets today. And again, the website is www.knoxmediagroupinc.org and get those tickets. Today's weather is in Florence, Alabama. Today's weather is 78 degrees, partly cloudy. Tomorrow's going to be 62 degrees, partly cloudy again. But this weekend is going to be ready. So listen, 65 degrees on Saturday, 74 on Sunday. Nothing but sunshine. So y'all come on out to Jeter Jones, Tasha Mack, LJ, and El Jamal. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. It's going down at the Clarion Inn. Motorcycles, bring your motorcycles out. Let's have a good time and let's have fun. You know it's a new line dance out already. So y'all want to come on out and get those line dance moves together. We're going to have a couple of line dance crew that's coming in. They're going to be helping out, showing out those new steps because I always be watching. I never can catch them because sometimes they move too fast. If you're in Dothan area, the weather is today 77 degrees, tomorrow 73, Saturday 68, and this coming Saturday over in the Wiregrass area at Fort Novacell. Going out to the Spring Fest. It's from 2 to 8 p.m. and it's going to be absolutely free and fun for the entire family. I know they're going to have a petting zoo. They're going to have different booths set up for families. So y'all come on out to the Wiregrass area for Fort Novacell. Wiregrass, the largest Easter egg hunt in the area. So y'all want to come on out to that. And again, it's absolutely free, starting at 2:00 and lots of fun for the family. So that's this coming weekend. It's already here. So that's going on in the Wiregrass area, and the weather will be nice for it. 68 degrees, nothing but sunshine. And on Sunday in Dothan, it's going to be 74. So y'all come on out and have a good time for that event this coming weekend. Nothing but fun all weekend long. So y'all can just make sure you keep it locked in. Make sure you download our app. That's Knox Media Group. And follow us on YouTube, Knox Media Group, and visit our website. Just think what it is. Knox Media Group. They have passed a law that cell phones could be banned. They're working on passing a bill that cell phones could be banned in Alabama public schools. I was talking about this the other day, and we had a couple of people called in, and they was like, no, they shouldn't stop it. But I think that's the reason a lot of these issues are creating in the schools. So they say the Alabama Senate unanimously passed a bill that would ban the use of cell phones in the state public schools. So the bill SB 92 would establish the freeing our classrooms of unnecessary screens for safety, which bans the use, operation, and possession of wireless communication devices on certain public schools properties. So that look like it will be going into effect. Additionally, students will be required to complete a social media safety course prior to the 8th grade. Woo! I'm glad I don't have any kids in school right now, because this here is getting to be a lot of what, with all the technology going on and all the things that's going on. It's just so much that the kids, they're being introduced to. And I think that's where a lot of the more of the predators, I won't say a lot of them, more of the predators are being able to have access to our kids and things like that. It's crazy what's going on with all that. In Dothan, they have a new candidate that will be running for District 4 in August. So right now they have Josh Chapman, owner of Open Key Property Management, announced his candidacy for commission seat for District 4. So he's been added to the ballot for August. We know that it is election season, so y'all make sure y'all check out the candidates, check out whether it's North Alabama, South Alabama. Make sure you find out who are the candidates, and let's vote for people that's going to help us as a community, as a state, that's going to service us well. So make sure you do that. With everything that's going on, we want to make sure we're focused on our different candidates. Learn your candidates. If you're not registered to vote, you have until June to do so. Make sure you get registered to vote for the upcoming election that's coming up in August. So you still have time to do that. We yesterday we had a candidate on for, he's actually running for mayor for the city of Florence. We will be bringing more candidates on as they contact us. So y'all make sure y'all keep it locked into the baddest radio station, where we focus on love, unity, and diversity. That's what we are here for. After the tornado that was in Dothan, the students are returning to school. That's the Dothan Preparatory Academy. Students are back in the classroom after the EF1 tornado damaged their school on last week. So they are back in school this week, and the school suffered damage to the AC units and media center, damaging technology and books in the reserve, and some of the substantial roof damage to the gym. So, but they are back in school. So I know those parents are excited about that, because you can't stay at home with them too many days. But some people like that. I'm one of those ones. I'm like, okay, we're gonna have to go on to school and see what we got going on, because that I don't mind as the devil workshop, and the kids sitting at home, they ain't doing nothing. But they did have they actually were working them virtual. They did virtual classes. I did notice that they couldn't do just nothing. But parents that have to pay for daycare and things like that, I know they're excited that they're back in the school, so they don't have to worry about that. So we have a first alert weather day for a storm with large hail on winds that's going on in the shows, in the Huntsville shows area. So they said this evening it will be in the mid 40s and lower 50s. Skies stay mainly sunny through the morning, through the daytime, and tonight it's going to get cold. We were talking about that on yesterday. That's kind of funny how you're going to be cold one day and then you're going to be back up to 80s the next day. And I know Woods was stating how he was already congested. He was like, with allergies, but I think a lot of people are experiencing the allergies right now. So if you're just not joining me, early on the show, I had Jay Woods. He's a Florence native, Florence High School graduate, also Duke and Michigan. So right now he is on the show that's Farmer Wants a Wife. And he was stating, what inspired him was his grandfather. I listen and I think about kids, how attached they get to their grandparents. And a lot of times, I'm not a grandparent, but I see the joy that the kids experience, even if they're not with their grandparents every day, but they still have that joy and that bond. It's like that connection that they really, you never want to lose. So that's one thing that I have witnessed with my kids and their grandmother or grandfather. It's like that bond is like, regardless, they're not here, but you never want anyone to leave you, but they just can't cope with, they don't seem to think they can cope without them. Yeah, that's what we've been experiencing at my house. But Wood said that his grandfather inspired him, and I know there are other people who grandparents inspired them, for whatever the job or trade or whatever they may be doing right now. Because I'm trying to think. Well, both of my grandparents were more of a they were helpers, and I feel like mine is actually a gift, because I just love helping people. But that was one of my grandmothers. She would actually help anybody. She didn't care who it was. If she knew you, didn't know you, she was always helping somebody. Yeah. So that was the biggest thing with all the, grandparents. You just have to keep that bond with them. But we should cherish everyone. because you never know who you're going to need or what reason or whatever. So you always have to cherish everyone. But what are some things that you feel like you could not live without? Call in and let us know what they are and why. The number is 256-365-1000. The number is 256-365-1000. Y'all call in and be part of the conversation today. As I said, this is the lunchtime show with the old school preacher, the church secretary, and the choir president. So y'all call in and let me know what are some things that you feel like you cannot live without. You know, some people might say their kids. Some may say their pet. You never know. So y'all call in and get in on the conversation. I'll be right back. You tune in to 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and V 105.9, the vibe, Dothan, Alabama.
Me and my got a complicated relationship. She's so controlling, I notice it ain't no playing with her. I met her when I was off the porch as a teenager. She said one day I would write my wrongs and see paper. We started out young, looking for some identity. Made 1,000 mistakes, but never did we like chemistry. Wrapping my hand around your waist, that was back when you did whatever I say. Dreams of selling narcotics, running block or robbing banks. I was in love with you, didn't know what it was, but you kiss you in back of the class just to get a buzz with you. Some wanted you, but they weren't committed. Preoccupied playing John Madden. Remember when Granny died? You looked at me and said, baby, dry your eyes. Depend on me, it's your relief. Let your anger be mine. We was locked in ever since then. So territorial, he even took me away from my friends.
Scared of forever, you know nothing else is gonna pass. I just gotta let you know. Whenever you want me, you got me to the end of time. Just gotta let you know.
Said you gon' see other people if I didn't grow with you. One no more holding them pistols in front of stores with you. You want reality, not tragedy, for sure I get you. To tell the truth, I've been getting used to what open-minded people do. In 2014, I went to Africa, baby. You was my passenger. My eyes and ears for all it is. The neighborhood that baffled us. Of course, I had to wrap it up. I didn't fully trust you. Fabrication had discussion, and you blocked me. I said,
What? I gave you life. I breathe the first minute. I bring the blessings. I gave you power. You bring the rainfall. I gave you hustle.
then fall right back in love the very moment that I touch you.
Scared of forever, you know nothing else is gonna pass. I just gotta let you know. Whenever you want me, you got me to the end of time. Ooh, just gotta let you know.
You are spontaneous, firecracker, plus our love is dangerous. Life of passion, laughing at you lose your temper, slightly crashing, dumb enough to ill reaction. Ain't no disrespect, highly sensitive, possessed, so protect you even when it's tragic. So jealous, hate it when I hit the club to get some. Wrote them off, rather see me hit the church and get religious. Who you fooling? I know what you doing. You my contradiction. Remember when you caught that body and still wiggle through their sins? Loved you more. When you flip and lose your, I hugged you more. It's sexy to me, cause they doubt and hold their grudge some more. Down. I know your favorite movie. Is it Notebook? So good. If they all sub me, get them all booked. My baby boo. You either healed or you killed. Both is true. It takes some tough skin just to deal with you. Logical explanation don't exist. Flipping pages, chapter after chapter. Probably remarry and head to Vegas. Getting marked out, they can't erase our history. They margins ain't big enough. They all led by bigotry. My woman in my right hand, my saint and my sin. Ain't no like my, cause that been my pen.
Gloria, on the take it to your phobia. Damn jobs, my people, they ain't strong enough. I heard it talking, we notorious. It's so much talking on me. I see you see me, both see what we want. I see you see me, both see what we want.
Yeah. OB coming back at you, baby. Well, this is the time we've been waiting for. The night is young. Let's get out on the floor. Do what you feel. If it make you feel good, yeah. Now is the chance to do our thing. The groove is right, and we in the swing. Everything will work out the way it should. All I wanna do is get on the floor, dance the night away with you. Let's swing on. Swing the night away. Let's swing on. Swing on, yeah. Ladies, remember, this song is for you. It's for you. Get out on the floor and make it do what it do, and party with me. Party with OB, yeah. I've been waiting such a long time to do a swing song. Now it's on my mind. Oh, it feels so good. Everybody, grab your partner, swing her around. Now you don't gotta start. Swing on. Swing on, yeah. Swing the night away. Swing on, yeah. Everything is good up in here. I like the way we're doing it, yeah. Like the way you do it. Everybody's on their feet. The party's on, yeah. Young people, all the people too, that's on the floor. Do what you do, Oh, I like the way we do it out there. Oh, I like it. Everyone, hold your hand up. I like the way you're doing your stuff. Let's swing. Oh. Swing on, oh, let's swing. Let's swing the night away, yeah. Well, let's swing. Let's swing on. Grab your partner, swing the night away. I like the way you're moving. I like the way you're grooving. Oh, let's swing on, yeah. Let's swing the night away. Well, let's swing, yeah. Let's swing, oh, let's swing, so that we'll make you swing the night away. Yeah, why? Let's swing, swing on. Let's swing the night away.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in to 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and V 105.9, the vibe. Dothan, Alabama. Make sure you download our app. That's Knox Media Group. We've having a lot of phone calls asking they can't get on the app. Our app is Knox Media Group. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor, Knox Media Group. That's where they can hear it all every day. No matter where you are, you can hear it. Knox Media Group. So today, it's been a good day. I had an interview with Jay Woods. He is one of the contestants on Farmer Wants Wife, and episode 4 comes on tonight. And they're also asking the show's area. You can come on out to the watch party, but no matter where you are, if you're in Dothan or whatever, make sure you watch Farmer Wants a Wife, and know that Jay Woods is from Florence, Alabama. All right, my question before I went on break, it was, all right, y'all, let's have a little fun. Let's talk about things you just can't live without. I'm not talking about oxygen and water. I already know those things. I mean, those personal must-haves that make you feel all right. It could be coffee. That's not mine because I can go without coffee. It could be food. It could be a playlist. It could be mama, daddy, whatever. But I'm going to start off. 3 things, just having fun, that I can't live without. My kids, getting my hair done, and being with you every day. So y'all call in. The number is 256-365-1000. Give me some things that you just can't live without. We're having fun talking about it. So I invite each of you to call in. I know some of y'all going to say that cell phone is one thing that you just can't live without. But y'all call in. Let me know. The number is 256-365-1000. Somebody might say a good age, but I'm telling y'all, it's definitely my hair. I have to get my hair done. If I don't get my hair done, I feel some type of way. So y'all call in, get in on the conversation, tell me some things you just can't live without. Call, you on the line. Caller, you're on the line.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, 3 things that I cannot live without.
This is our funny day,
Now,
so we're not talking about oxygen and water.
okay, that's what I was gonna say: food, oxygen, water. But
No.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
My mother and children, just say family.
Okay.
My makeup, hair, and lashes, that all go together.
Yeah, because you was laying in the hospital about dead and had that on.
Yeah, you know it. Had to have it on because if I went out, I had to go out with a bang. Okay. And I guess my man.
Okay, my man. Okay, so
how you doing today, Miss Tamika?
all is well. Great show. We're having a little fun. I was trying to tell people to call in, let us know 3 things that they feel like they just cannot live without. And I thank you for calling in and joining in on the conversation, because those are 3 good ones. Because like I said, mine were my hair appointment. I'm gonna keep that. My kids.
Okay.
And all of our great listeners. So
that's good. That's some good ones.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you're doing great. Keep up the good work, and I'll talk to you later.
Bye. All right, guys.
Bye.
So y'all heard Mona B called in and gave her 3. So y'all call in, let me know if it's that great cup of coffee in the morning or that playlist, your mama's cooking. What is it? Call in. The number's 256-365-1000. We're just having fun on this Thursday. As they say, before the storm comes. I'm like, this weather is so bipolar. We never know what's going to happen. So y'all call in. The number's 256-365-1000. Get in on the conversation. I want to thank my guest I had on today, Jay Woods. He is from Farmer Wants a Wife. I'm gonna have to get on a reality show. Nah, I can live without. But anyway, yeah. So y'all just call in. So, if you had to go to a desert island, what would be 3 things are coming with you no matter what? That's a good question. What would be 3 things that will be coming with you no matter what? Y'all call in. I need y'all to come in on the conversation today. And as I was saying earlier in the news, I talked about the Dothan. They're back in school this week. Make sure you go out this weekend to the Wiregrass Spring Fest. It's going on at Fort Novosel from 2 to 8. That's this coming Saturday. It's going to be lots of fun, and it's absolutely free. So y'all going out to that. But make sure you get your tickets if you're in the Shoals area or Huntsville, even if you're in Dothan and you want to come on up. Y'all come on and get your tickets to Jeter Jones, Tasha Mack. They're coming. They will be at the Clarion Inn this coming Sunday. It's got here already. That's going to be April the 13th, 5 o'clock, Clarion Inn. You can still get your tickets at www.knoxmediagroupinc.org and get your tickets today, because I'm telling you, this event is going to be ready. You heard Wood said one thing that he want to bring to the show, he want to bring a little line dancing. So he said at the end, that's what he hoping to be doing. So y'all come on out and have a good time and line dance, have fun, and let's not hear about it, let's be about it. So y'all come on out to that. A cold case closed. A Houston County grand jury indicted a suspect in a 15-year-old cold case murder of a Dothan businesswoman who was gunned down in front of her store. So the murder indictment was brought down against a 32-year-old suspect on yesterday. So the Dothan police not directly identified the suspect in the murder of Grace Bridges due to the suspect being 17 at the time. So, however, official sources within the Houston County court system who wish to remain anonymously identified the suspect as Mr. Franklin. We're ecstatic that we got the case to go to grand jury. It was true built, and now it can head to the trial, said Dothan Police Lieutenant Scott Owens. So they actually identified the person after 15 years. Wow, that's a long time to actually figure out who did something. But I'm glad that they did. They're able to figure out something, and hopefully this family can have closure behind what has happened. Alabama and Auburn stars gear up for the 2025 NFL draft. So with the 2025 NFL draft, both Alabama and Auburn are once again producing top-tier talent, and the scouts and analysts are paying close attention. So y'all make sure we got to stay connected and find out who's going to be part of the draft for Auburn and Alabama. They got some stars no matter which school it is. I know a lot of people always say, which school you go for? It doesn't matter to me, Auburn or Alabama. I'm with both of them because they're both in the state, and neither one of them I have given money to. So that's how I look at it. But if you're just joining in with me, my question is right now, it's a little funny, just having a little humor. Call in and give me 3 things that you feel like you just can't live without. And I'm not talking about food or oxygen or water. I talked about hair. I talked about the listeners, and I've talked about my family. So y'all call in and give me 3 things that you feel like you cannot live without. Call in. The number is 365-1000. Call in, give me your answers. And also, we'll be getting ready for the birthday, so make sure you call in. And if you got a birthday shout out, got a lot of birthdays today, but make sure y'all call in and let's give a shout out on birthdays. We'll do that in the next little bit. And also, make sure you go visit our website while you're listening to me. Make sure you go to our website, www.knoxmediagroupinc.org, and get your tickets for Jeter Jones, Tasha Mack, El Jamal, and LMA. All of them will be in the shows area this coming weekend. But also, you can follow us on YouTube, iHeartRadio, TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, Amazon Music, Twitch, Pandora. We have a Roku channel, and you can listen to us on the car dial 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, which is in Florence, Alabama, and V105.9, the vibe in Dothan, Alabama. You can listen to us. You can always listen to us on our app. That's Knox Media Group. You can listen to us on the website, Knox Media Group. So you can find us no matter where you are with the app. So those are good things that you can do. So make sure you keep it locked into the baddest radio station where we are love, unity, and diversity. If you have any public service announcements, you can send them to info@knoxmediagroupinc.org. Or if you have any, if you would like to be one of our sponsors, you can do so by calling us at 256-712-2888. And we will be glad to find a package for you. No business is too large or too small. And we do a package. We have one standard package for our candidates. So if you would like to be one of our sponsors as a candidate, you can do so as well. Just call us 256-712-2888. And that number is good enough in Dothan. So y'all just make sure y'all do that. We have a lot of things that's coming up, and we make sure y'all keep it locked in to the baddest radio station from North Alabama to South Alabama, where we believe in love, unity, and diversity. I'm going to give you a little bit more music, but keep it locked in. I'll be right back.
Holy Ghost, Holy Ghost,
How you feeling? Sensational. Yeah. What didn't I do for you, girl? And I know I still fall for you. Love like a riddle, yeah. Give me the clues on the riddle. Oh, wow, laugh just a little, yeah. Life's pretty sweet, can be bitchy. Tell me love her to the morning, nah, nah, nah. Love her to the nighttime, nah, nah, nah. I don't get nobody, yeah. If you give me body, I won't tell nobody, yeah. I like her, she wears clothes. Now she want me pool skirt, so me pool skirt. I like her, she wears schools. You see, it's obvious. Sensational. Yeah. What didn't I do for you, girl? And I know. I still fall for you. Love like a riddle, yeah. Give me the clues on the riddle. Oh, wow, laugh just a little, yeah. Life's pretty sweet, can be bitter. This one, she's fine, oh, yeah. She want this, she got this. She know we control them, yeah. She dancing, she wind it. She make me want give her body back shots, body. Give her body back shots, body. Give her body back shots, body. Oh.
Actually, when I jump for NYC, yeah. Big girl, she carry the best I've seen. Steadily ready me, I sing. Sweet in my belly, you're like cake, I sing. Something jelly. Eggplant emoji, so train when I slide it in. Now she watching me like telly.
Sensational, yeah. Waiting I do for you, girl. And I know. I still fall for you, love like a riddle, yeah. Give me the clues on the riddle.
Oh, wow. Laugh just a little, yeah. Life's pretty sweet, can be bitter. Girl, I only need your outside dress. If you wanna pull up on my tape cassette, don't put it wider than the internet. I'm a presidential hero, so felt to look. Goody, goody, girl, goody, goody, bam, bam. I need you now, now. Put me on fire like a lantern. Girl, you taste so divine, and I wonder why you so sensational. What didn't I do for you, girl? Can I do for you? And I know, and I do for you. Love like a riddle, yeah. Give me the clues on the riddle. Oh, I laugh just a little, yeah. Life's pretty sweet, can be bitter. Sensational, yeah. What didn't I do for you, girl? And I know, and I do for you. Love like a riddle, yeah. Give me the clues on the riddle. Oh, I laugh just a little, yeah. Life's pretty sweet, can be bitter.
Someone so much you thought you died, giving so much of yourself. It seems the only way. Tell me what you want and I will give it to you. 'Cause you are my love. Do you ever dream? Do you ever dream? Cold and rain. Oh, darling. My candy red. My love, did you ever dream that it could be so right? I never thought that I would find all that I need in life. All I want, all I need. Now I know I found it in you. 'Cause you are my love. Do you ever dream? Don't you ever dream? Cold and rain. Oh,
My sickness is how it's done and you don't stop. Check it out, tic tac. Toe it, 3 in a row it. Sit back, relax, and listen to a pro as I start going, blowing, flowing, showing, and mowing and see that I'm the capital H-A-E-V-O-I decent. This is my yard, and better yet, my precinct. No discontent because I'm all about pleasing. You like my style? I'm buck wild, I'm bananas, I'm out of hand, extravaganza. So can you dig it, man? Heavy D and so for real. Heavy D and so for real. I think for real with my crew. So for real. Heavy D and who? So for real. Got nothing but love for. So for real. I keep it real with my brothers and so for real. I keep it on and on with so for real. Heavy D and who? So for real. Heavy D and what? So for real. Heavy D and who? So for real. I got nothing but love for. So for real. I keep it real with my crew. So for real. My brothers really blow. So for real. They can sing and you know that. So for real. Got it going on and on. It's so for real. Heavy D and who? So for real. Heavy D and who? So for real. Do you ever dream of candy, cold and raindrops? You're the same, my candy red. Watch it.
Do you ever dream of candy coated raindrops?
We're back with a vengeance. That's right, 105.9 Dothan, Alabama, The Vibe.
You're back. You're tuned into 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and V 105.9, the vibe, Dothan, Alabama. Thank you for tuning in. We had a great day. We've had a great show. Y'all make sure y'all keep it locked into the baddest radio station from North Alabama to South Alabama. And for those of you who are just tuning in, my question was, call in. It was just a funny day. Give me 3 things that you just cannot live without. And the 3 things that most people would like to say would be food, oxygen, and water. Besides those 3 things, some people can't live without coffee. Some people can't live without their cell phone. Some people just can't live without that special someone, because somebody called in and said they can't live without they man. But whatever it is, y'all call in, get in on the conversation. But until then, we're going to do some birthdays. Today is Babyface birthday. I used to love me some Babyface. And today is Q-Tip birthday. I don't know who that is, but I bet if Mona was here, she would know exactly who Q-Tip was or is. But those are celebrity birthdays. I also like to wish a happy birthday to Charlotte Finley. No matter where you see it, she's going to take a picture and she's going to always smile and always have something encouraging to say. And she always supports. So happy birthday to Charlotte. Happy birthday to one of my homegirls, Alicia from Cleveland, Mississippi. Alicia Richardson. Happy birthday, Jason Terry. Happy birthday, Madison Reeder. Happy birthday, Mickey. Happy birthday, Laurel Beasley. Julie Cornelius. Those are my birthdays. If you have a birthday and you like to celebrate or wish a happy birthday, happy anniversary, you can call us at 256-365-1000. But when you call, also just go ahead and give me your 3 things that you just can't live without. Because I know some of y'all got some things you just can't live without. So y'all can call me 256-365-1000. Also, make sure you go ahead and visit our website. That's www.knoxmediagroupinc.org. You still have time to get those tickets for Jeter Jones. It's going down this weekend. I had a lady call me a little while ago and say, you know what? Is he going to bring that black horse? I said, I don't know. But y'all come on down and see what he has in store for us. That's for the shows area. But it's for anyone that wants to come. So y'all come on and get your tickets. The tickets, you can get your tickets on our website. That's www.knoxmediagroupinc.org. But if you're in the Wiregrass area this weekend, go over to Fort Novosel to the Spring Fest. It's going to be a very nice event, and it's absolutely free. That's going on at Fort Novosel this weekend. So y'all go over to that. And again, it's absolutely free. All you got to do is have a valid driver's license to get in and go on, or ID, and go on and have a good time for that event. That's this coming weekend over in Fort Novosel. It's a lot of things going on. I will be getting you caught up on your announcements. But if you have a public service announcement, you can send those to info@knoxmediagroupinc.org. That's info@knoxmediagroupinc.org. And Burl Slater is getting ready to for the Hall of Fame that's going on. Let me get more details on that. But the Burl Slater Hall of Fame is coming up very shortly. Let's get the date on that. So the Burl Slater Hall of Fame is the 11th annual Burl Slater High School Athletic Hall of Fame induction banquet, and it will be going on February, May the 9th at 6:30 p.m. It will be at Coach Harvis Mitchell Gymnasium. Come honor the class of 2025, Willie Asher, Anita Smith Cobb, Isaac Decatur, Charles Grant, and Billy Ray Simpson. Enjoy a special appearance by the Burl Slater cheerleaders of 1970 65, I think. But y'all come on out. It's going to be a great event, and they have tickets on sale. And so y'all go ahead and put that on your calendar. That's May the 9th. And remember, on May the 3rd, Kevin Richardson will be in Florence, Alabama at the Renaissance Show Spar. So y'all make sure you go ahead and get your tickets for that. You can go on the website of American Entertainment Group and get your tickets. That's American Entertainment Group. So it's a lot going on in the shows area, but the first one coming up, y'all want to make sure y'all join us this coming Sunday, April the 13th at 5 o'clock. Clarion Inn for Jeter Jones. I know you want to get your line dancing on, so y'all come on out to that event and let's have a great time. But my question is, what things you cannot live without? Call me. The number is 256-365-1000. I got someone texting me say I cannot live without that coffee in the morning. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I do have some things. Mine, I guess, would be, I like Red Bulls, and everybody be like, oh, you're going to die. Well, I'm going to die from something. So that's one of the things I can live without. I hadn't had one this week, so, but Red Bulls is one. But what are some things you cannot live without? Mine is also getting that hair done. And I look forward to my appointment every Saturday morning. So y'all call in, tell me what are some things you cannot live without. The number is 256-365-1000. And also, I want to thank Jay Woods, Farmer Wants a Wife. He was on the show earlier today. I want to thank him for coming in. And if y'all have nothing to do, make sure you go over to the watch party. This is episode 4, and you can watch it on CBS and Hulu. No, Fox and Hulu. So y'all do that. But Farmer Meets Wife. I got something ringing in my ear. So y'all can go out and do that. That will be at Holland Bar and Grill this evening. So y'all go out, have a good time, and enjoy the watch party. But make sure you stay safe. Looks like Florence will be having some thunderstorms this evening. So be safe with this weather. This weather is changing up really, really fast. Right now it's 78 degrees, and this evening thunderstorms are likely with winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour, and it'll be 90% chance of rain on this evening. That's in the Shoals area. But in Dothan, the weather is sunshine. So look like I need to be going to Dothan where all the sunshine. I love me some sunshine. But yeah, that's what's going on in the Shoals area and Dothan for the weather. But if you would like to be part of the conversation, be part of the lunchtime show, call in. The number is 256-365-1000. I always have people say, well, I wanted to call in, but call in. I would not say your name. Just tell me 3 things that you just cannot live without besides oxygen, food, and water. So y'all call in and let's have a great conversation. And tell me, what are those 3 things you cannot live without? I know some people like, well, I can live without, I don't have to have anything, but you got to have something. So y'all call in and let me know, what are 3 things you cannot live without? Call in and get in on the conversation with the church secretary. Tell me, what are 3 things you cannot live without? I'm waiting for you to call in and let me know. There were some in the news. There were some suspicious letters addressed to Alabama House members contain pornography images. So the letters addressed to the Alabama House Representative members contain pornography images, according to the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency on yesterday. So the state Bureau Investigation Special Agents responded to a call on yesterday morning that House representatives were receiving letters, and they are right now investigating to see where those letters are coming from. Special agents identified a person of interest in connection to the letters. So they do have a person of interest in the connection. People just do the craziest things. Why would you be wanting to send the House of Representatives knowing they're gonna be looking at them? Yeah, but that's what they did on yesterday. Also in the news, a 19-year-old charged with 5 counts of possession of obscene matter. I'm telling y'all, this is why they trying to pass this bill for these kids and these phones for things like this. Obscene matters in Abbeville. Every time you turn on, somebody doing something crazy when it comes to these electronic devices. I believe I could live without my phone right now. So what are 3 things you can live without? Call me. The number is 256-365-1000. Let me know 3 things you can live without besides oxygen, water, and food, because we know we need those. What are 3 things that you just feel like you just cannot live without? The choir president, she called in and she stated that 3 things she cannot live without is her man, and her family, and her eyelashes and makeup. But those were her 3 things. So y'all call in, let me know what your 3 things are that you cannot live without. Call me. The number is 256-365-1000. And while you're calling me, go ahead, since you're already on the internet or on your phone, go ahead and go to our website and get your tickets for this coming Sunday. Jeter Jones, Tasha Mack, LJ, and Al Jamal, because you do not want to miss all of the things that's going on. Let's stop hearing about it and start being about it, because I had somebody text me and they said, well, we got to support one another. And I'm like, support, let's not talk about it, let's be about it. So the support starts with us. All you got to do is go to the website, get that ticket so you can be part of the number. And let's not do this. Let's not let our mind play tricks on us. You're tuned into 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and the 105.9, the vibe. Dothan,
I sit
Alabama.
alone in my 4-cornered room staring at candles. Who live, man? We on the radio, Joe? Oh, all right. Repeat this here. At night I can't sleep. I toss and turn. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. 4 walls closing in, getting bigger. I'm paranoid, sleeping with my finger on the trigger. My mother's always stressing I ain't living right, but I ain't going out without a fight. See, every time my eyes close, I start sweating and blood starts coming out my nose. It's somebody watching the act, but I don't know who it is, so I'm watching my back. I can see him when I'm deep in the covers. When I awake, I hear a car burning rubber. He owns a black hat like I own, a black suit and a cane like my own. Some might say take a chill, B, but I can't, G, cause there's somebody trying to kill me. I'm popping in the clip when the wind blows. Every 20 seconds got me peeping out my window. Investigating the joint for traps. Checking my telephone for taps. I'm staring at the woman on the corner. It's messed up when your mind is playing tricks on you.
I make big money. I drive big cars. Everybody know me. It's like I'm a movie star, but late at night, something ain't right. I feel I'm being tailed by the same sucker's headlights. Is it that fool that I ran off the block? Or is it that clown last week that I shot? Or is it the one I beat for $5,000? Thought he had cane, but it was gold, metal flower. Reached under my seat, grabbed my pocket for the suckers. Ain't no use in me lying. I was scared than a monster. Put the left in the Popeyes and Bell got quick. If it's going down, let's get it over with. Here they come, just like I figured. I got my hand on a chrome-plated trigger. When I start, I'll make you start giggling. 3 blind, crippling, crazy senior citizens. I live by the sword. I take my boys everywhere I go because I'm paranoid. I keep looking over my shoulder and peeping around corners. My mind is playing tricks on me.
Day by day is more impossible to cope. I feel like I'm the one that's doing dope. Can't keep a steady hand because I'm nervous. Every Sunday morning I'm in service, praying for forgiveness. and trying to find an exit out the business. I know the Lord is looking at me, but yet and still it's hard for me to feel happy. I often drift when I drive, having fatal thoughts of suicide. Bang and get it over with. And then I'm worry-free, but that's nonsense. I got a little boy to look after, and if I died, then my child would be a bastard. I had a woman down with me, but to me it seems like she was down to get me. She helped me out in this, but to me she was just another chick. Now she's back with her mother. Now I'm realizing that I love her. Now I'm feeling lonely. My mind is playing tricks on me.
This year Halloween fell on a weekend. Me and Ghetto Boys are trick-or-treating, robbing little kids for bags, till little man got behind our rags. So we speeded up the pace, took a look back, and he was right before our face. We were in for a squabble, no doubt, so I swung and tried to take him out. He was going down, we planned, but this wasn't no ordinary man. He stood about 6 or 7 feet. Now that's the creep I be seeing in my sleep. So we triple teamed on him, dropping them Fifth Ward B's on him. The more I swung, the more blood flew. Then he disappeared, and my boys disappeared too. Then I felt just like a fiend. It wasn't even close to Halloween. It was dark as death on the streets. My hands were all bloody from punches on the concrete. Oh man, homie, my mind is playing tricks on me.
And now 105.9 Dothan, Alabama, rocking and shaking, giving you the beats the way you like them.
Right here, right here, right here. Yeah.
Yes, I did. But I guess you didn't know. As I said, the story goes. Baby, now I got the flow. Cause I know it from the start. Baby, when you broke my heart, that I had to come again and show you that I win. Your love of mine. All those times I said that I love you. Your love of mine. Yes, I try. Yes, I try. Your love of mine. Even though you know I died for you. Your love of mine. Yes, I cry. Yes, I cry. Return of the man. Return of the man. Come on. Return of the man. Oh my God. You know that I've been here. I am. Return of the man. Once again. Return of the man. Top of the world. Return of the man. My phone. You know that I've been here. I go. So I'm back up in the days. Running things to catch my swine. Letting all the people know that I'm back to run the show. Cause what you did, you know was wrong. And all the nasty things you done. So baby, listen carefully while I sing my comeback song. Your life of mine. She said she'd never turn on me. Your life of mine. But you did, but you did. Your life of mine. All this pain you said I'd never feel. Your life of mine. But I do. Return of the man. Return of the man. Hold on. Return of the man. Don't you know? You know that I've been here. I go. Return of the man. Oh, little girl. Return of the man. What's my pearl? Return of the man. Up and down. You know that I've been round and round.
Look, stop lying about your big break.
Your life said she'd never turn on me. You lied to me. But you did. But you did. You lied to me. All this pain you said I'd never feel. You lied to me. But I do. Return up the man. Return up the man. Come on. Return up the man. Oh my God. You know that I've been there. Here I am. Return up the man. Once again. Return up the man. Top of the world. Return up the man. One more. You know that I've been there. Don't you know? Return up the man. Return up the man. Hold on. Return up the man. Be strong. You know that I've been there.
We're back with a vision. That's right, 105.9 Dothan, Alabama, The Vibe.
All right, guys, we're back. You're tuning into 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and the 105.9, the Vibe, Dothan, Alabama. For those of you just tuning in, today has been a pretty good day. You have I'm the church secretary, not the old school preacher, but I'm church secretary, and I've had a great show. I've had my guest today was Jay Woods. He is from the reality show Farmer Wants a Wife, and he also expressed why he became a farmer. His grandfather was a farmer, and talked about just different. Does he have a preference of a young lady? And he actually stated no. They picked him 40 women, and this is what turns out. So he talked about that, and right now he's down to 8 women. So episode 4 comes on tonight. So y'all, if y'all can catch it, and no matter where you are, it's on Fox TV and Hulu. So that's Farmer Wants a Wife, and Jay Woods is actually from Florence, Alabama. And also, I've been talking about just a funny question. What's 3 things? You don't have to have 3. You could call in. If you're going to call in, just call in and just tell me some things that you just cannot live without besides food, water, and oxygen. 3 things you just cannot live without. Of course, I talked about my hair, and the choir president, she talked about her makeup. So y'all call in and let us know some things. Some people, I had somebody text me and say, they're texting me now and say they can't live without those Sunday naps. And then somebody just said that they cannot live without the gospel music on Mondays. And they love their trap music on Friday. So they're getting ready. So y'all call in. Let me know some things that you just cannot live without. My number is 256-365-1000. We just having a fun day before the storm. And the show's area looks like the weather is supposed to get pretty bad again tonight. So y'all stay safe from that on tonight. But it's sunshine. In South Alabama, Dothan area is pretty warm this weekend. But if you have nothing to do, make sure you go over to the over in Dothan, Fort Novacell at the military base. Make sure you go over this weekend. They're going to have Spring Fest, and it's absolutely free. It's from 2 to 8 p.m. You do not want to miss out on all of the fun that's going over there. You do not have to be military. The only requirement is you have to have a valid ID. And if you're over the age of 18, anyone under the age of 18, you're good. But yeah, so that's going on over at Fort Novacell from 2 to 8. And they're going to have live music, going to have the largest Easter egg hunt in the Wiregrass. So that's going on over in Fort Novacell. But if you're in the shows area this weekend, make sure you get your tickets to come out to the our Sunday Southern Soul line dance. And it will be with Jeter Jones and Tasha Mack. We have some others, but make sure you get your tickets. You can visit our website. That's www.knoxmediagroupinc.org. And come on out. Have a good time. I'm telling you. Everybody is like, oh my gosh, Jeter Jones is coming to Florence. Yes, Jeter Jones will be in the shows area over at the Clarion Inn this coming weekend. So go ahead and get your tickets, get your boots. As one lady called me and she said, "What you wearing?" I said, "I don't know." She said, "I'm gonna wear some gym shoes and some jeans." I said, "Just come and have a good time. It doesn't even matter." So just be comfortable, but make sure you get your tickets on our website. And the website is www.knoxmediagroupinc.org. You do not want to miss out on this line dance. Also, mark your calendars for Remembering the Veterans Through Music concert. It will be held. This is our annual event, and it's absolutely free. It will be at McFarland Park in Florence, Alabama on Sunday, May the 25th. We'll have our flyers out for that very soon, so you would see our lineup. And we always do a great lineup with that. So that's going to be May the 25th. Mark your calendars for May the 3rd. Kevin Richardson is coming to Florence, Alabama. You can get your tickets on AmericanEntertainmentGroup.com. It's a lot going on in the shows area, Dothan area as well. But I make sure you get those announcements as well as they come to us. But if you have any public service announcements, send them to info@knoxmediagroupinc.org. If you're getting ready for graduation season, hit us up at Your Life Remembered. You dream it, we make it. Graduation shirts, stoves in memory of shirts, family reunion shirts, cups, mugs, blankets, the 360 booth. We even rent tuxedos. So call us at 256-365-1000 and we will make your event special to you. So make sure you call us up for those. I'm telling y'all, it's so much going on. I give y'all all of the Easter all of the Easter events that will be coming up. There are a lot of Easter egg events that's coming up in the shows area and also in the Dothan area, but we'll make sure you get those here next week. I can't believe Easter is next Sunday. This Sunday is Palm Sunday, but it's so much going on. But we want to make sure any announcements that you would like for us to read off for you, just send them to info@knoxmediagroupinc.org and we'll make sure we get those announcements out for you. And if you like to be one of our sponsors, call us at 256-712-2888. You still have a couple of minutes to call in and let me know what are 3 things you cannot live without besides water and oxygen and food on a daily. But I know some people are saying I can't live without my phone. I can't live without coffee. Let me know what those are. It can be funny, serious, whatever you want it to be. But call in. The number is 256-365-1000. Call in. Let me know what those things are that you just cannot live without. I know some people got some funny things that they just cannot live without. I don't know. And on yesterday, officials have arrested 2 people in the kidnapping of the real estate agent. So they have 3 people still out there that they're looking for. So 2 of them have already, and the 2 that they arrested, I was reading in the news, they actually put out that those 2 were already out on bond for kidnap charges. So hope that family loved one come back safely. But the Ronald Dumas, hopefully he comes back home. He returns home safely. But they have arrested 2 people in connection to that. That's in Huntsville, Alabama. Yeah, I'm like, wow. And they actually found them in Memphis. Yes. So Boaz hires Piss Pruitt to serve as their next football coach. Like they be changing up these football coaches quickly. I guess you got to have a winning record. Call you on the line. Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was caught the tail end of your question, so I hope I'm going to answer you right. I believe you were asking what are 3 things you can't live without?
Yes.
And mine
Besides water, food, and oxygen. It could be
most definitely. Mine
it could be funny or serious.
Okay. God, my family, and my dreams. And I say my dreams because it keeps me hopeful. And I have things, we all have things in life we dream about and want to do. And so it's really just my dreams that keep me motivated to keep going. And of course, family. And of course, our Father.
Yes, I love it. But thank you for calling in, caller.
Thank you. Have a good afternoon.
Bye. All right, guys. See? Just like that. All you got to do is call in and let us know what are 3 things you just cannot live without. It could be funny. It could be serious. Just get in on the conversation with Knox Media Group, where our motto is love, unity, and diversity. You can listen to us live on our radio dial. That's 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and V105.9, the vibe, in Dothan, Alabama. You can download our app. That's Knox Media Group. Listen to us wherever you are, even if you're in Europe. You can listen to us on our website, YouTube. But you can view us. You can see it. You can see what the church secretary looking like. And my hair is one of mine. I told y'all my hair. And right now, my hair look like I need to be at the hairdresser. But all is well, especially if it's going to rain tonight. So those are my things. Y'all call in and let me know what are 3 things that you just cannot live without besides food, water, and oxygen. Call me. The number is 256-365-1000. Call in and let me know what those 3 things are. Yes. So most families are applying for Alabama New School vouchers. Have kids in non-public schools. So they have people that's actually are applying for that. I'm trying to get more details, but my computer is freezing up on me. But y'all know I'm going to keep trying. But again, if you're just not joining me, the question of today is, what are 3 things you just can't live without besides food, water, and oxygen? It's a funny series. You can be funny or serious, however you want to answer it. Just call in and let me know what are those 3 things. And our call-in number is 256-365-1000. They are stating, and I told y'all earlier, I'm so glad I don't have a child in school right now. Not in grade school. But Alabama Governor Kay Ivey office released that application figures on Tuesday for the Choose Act, the new program which will help eligible families tap state dollars to help pay for private school or homeschooling costs. Families submitted 22,167 applications for a total of 36,873 students. So Ivy said the Roblox number of applicants are a sign that clearly saying tax-paying Alabama families want school choice. So that was for the a lot of families are applying for the Alabama's new school vouchers for kids in non-public schools. So it looks like it's a need based on what Governor Ivey is stating. I'm just glad I don't have one in school, because this here is get to be a little bit much. What Trump has going on in the news today? Let's see. Trump and his news. Mona says her nerves get tore up to know what he's doing. But I think he just have to keep things humorous for us. This week that Trump pushed the global economy to the brink of tariffs and then pulled back. So the stock market was soaring and the sun was shining when President Trump stepped out of the Oval Office on yesterday. Less than 2 hours earlier, he had retreated from his plans to increase tariffs on many U.S. trading partners. So he put that on hold for 90 days. And now Ain't no telling what he gonna go back and do today, because that's what he do. All right. It's been a great show. I thank you for tuning in. If y'all have nothing to do this evening, make sure you go out and support Jay Woods. He is the Farmer Wants a Wife. That's the name of the show. Farmer Wants a Wife. He will be at Holland Bar and Grill on College Street today. So y'all going out to that. And the watch party is tonight. And this is episode 4. And for those of you tuning in, I thank all of my callers for calling in today. And I thank each of you for listening to me. But make sure if you're still have time to get those tickets to our concert this coming Sunday, Jeter Jones, Tasha Mack, LJ, and L Jamal. I get tongue-tied on that. You can visit our website. That's www.knoxmediagroupinc.org. And also, you can go out to, if you're in the Dothan Wiregrass area, going out to the largest Easter egg hunt in the Wiregrass that will be held at Fort Novacell from 2 to 8 p.m. And it's going to be absolutely free. All you got to have, if you're an adult over the age of 18, all you have to have is a valid picture ID to get on base. But it's absolutely free for the community of the Wiregrass area. So those things are going on this coming weekend. I give you a list of all the Easter egg hunts from North Alabama to South Alabama tomorrow. I know a lot of people have been asking about those. So we'll get you included on those. But I'm going to leave you with Scrubs. You're tuned into 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and V 105.9, the vibe, Dothan, Alabama. Have a good day. This is the Lunchtime Show with the old school preacher in his absence, the church secretary, that's me, and the choir president in her absence. Thank you for tuning in to the baddest radio station. But make sure you view us on YouTube and also follow us on the app. You can listen to us on the app no matter where you are every day. Bye.
A scrub is a guy that thinks he's fly and is also known as a buster. Always talking about what he wants and just sits on his broke ass. So, no, I don't want your number, no.